Another question that we had was like, what parts of the actual product should absolutely be professionally translated? Because you talked
Mm,
about machine translation or like different pipelines where you can include maybe half machine or like somebody's
hmm
post-editing that content. What content should absolutely be looked at by a human 100%?
mm, well, again, it pretty much depends on the volume. So maybe the first thing I would say is the volume, because if it's just about a few thousand words, it doesn't hurt to translate it by human translation. So we just get the translators, and mm, it's very convenient. It's very fast, and usually doesn't take much time. Mm, But again, if you have like if you 100,000 words in your project and you're going to have more content to be updated, that's a different story. What you need to think about is content profiling. So once you generate the content, it's not only about the actual content, but about the content profile, a content type, because like I said, each content type has its own purpose, and depending on this purpose, you can prioritize the content, and then you can understand which workflow or which pipeline you can apply to this or that content type. So, for example, it's nowadays it's popular to divide the content by visibility. So it's high visibility or medium visibility or low visibility, and this way you can prioritize the content. So it's natural, obviously, that high visibility content gets much attention. It influences your retention, user acquisitions, other product metrics. So you need to really focus on the quality, and that's why it's best also to use human translation for this content. What content types? So the examples would be user interface, obviously, your website, especially just the front end of your website. This is the face of the product. All your marketing and promo ads, maybe some user education, user onboarding. So this is the first content that the user is going to see, and that's why it's highly crucial to translate it 100% correctly. Medium content would be something like your blog post, your marketing maybe posts, maybe some web pages with lower visibility. And for that, you might apply machine translation post editing. In other words, you have the machine translate your content first, and then you have post editors doing the proofreading, some tweaks, updates, the necessary corrections. And low visibility might be something that refers to your internal help desk, internal maybe documentations, knowledge bases, something about technical or service messages that users don't actually interact very often. So, and for that we might apply even automated post editing. So this is the process when you have one AI doing the translation job, and the other one, it might be a different AI provider doing the proofreading job. So it's like a workflow with no human in the middle. There's just one lock engineer taking care of the setup, maintenance, but the whole job is taken care of by the machine. It doesn't mean that the output quality would be poor. No, again, it's the job of a localization provider, just like we do. So for some of our projects, we set up this kind of workflow, and we make sure that the output quality is decent. So it doesn't necessarily have to be poor. But of course, as compared to human translation from the very scratch, there will be a difference. But for the content with low visibility index, with low priority, that's absolutely okay to go in for automated post editing, and that's what it's all about. And that's why you need this content profiling from the very start.